Hello everyone, I'm Leandri and welcome to Leandri Crafts. Today I'm going to be doing a flip through for you guys out of Bunnies and Dwagons. And this is going to be a 3-in-1 video. I'm going to do the flip through. I'm going to show you how I color my first page in this book. And it's also going to be for Vera Art's March of the Dragons. And I'm going to be playing that dice game of hers. So stay tuned. It should be lots of fun because I don't know what's going to happen. There's no plan. Let's do a flip through of this book. It's a very cute book. It is Bunnehs and Dwagons, Magical Kingdoms. Oh, and I'm not saying that correctly. Bunnehs and Dwagons, Magical Kingdoms Cozy Coloring, and it's illustrated by Heather Gross. Let's do this. So the paper in this book is fairly thick. That's quite cool. Unfortunately. No, not unfortunately. No, it is single-sided. Why was I confused? I don't know. I knew this is single-sided. I don't know why I'm confused. But firstly, let's do that. So ignore my rants about the book not being single-sided because it is. I want to zoom. Oh! Okay. That was too much. Whoa. I think that's cool. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna quickly take you guys through this book. I'll be right back. Let's speed it up. Guys, when I said this was a 3-in-1, I actually meant it's a 4-in-1 because, like I said, we did the flip through. I'm going to show you the first page I'm going to color. I'm going to be using this for Vera Art's March of the Dragons, hashtag, dice game, and then also this was the page selected by Karu from my star sheet over on Instagram, and she selects a page out of this book every month, and this was the one for March. So like I said, 4-in-1. Cool. So how Vera's dice game works is I am going to roll the dice once for the first dragon's color. Then I'm going to roll the dice again for the second dragon's color. The bunny I will choose myself, and then I will again roll the dice twice to determine what coloring mediums I'm going to be using on this page. Let me just quickly go to Vera's infographic. I'll show you guys the infographic on the screen. Okay, so let's roll the dice for the first dragon. Okay, I know you guys can't see that. This is a 3D printed dice. I colored in the other sides. That one I couldn't, so it's a 1. It's a 1. And number 1 is red. So this tall dragon over here, we're going to make red. Next dragon, 3, orange. So we're going to have a red dragon and an orange dragon. I wonder if we try our luck for the bunny. Let's see. 5, purple. Yeah, that sounds good. Red dragon, orange dragon, and a purple bunny. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to write this down. Okay guys, I'm back. Let's do the first dice for a color medium. Oh no, that's not that's not gonna work. 5 is crayons. I have my version of I have fake Neocolor 2s, so those are crayons, right? So we can definitely use that on the background. 4. Oh, okay, you guys can't see that. That doesn't help. Let's redo it. 3. water paint. Do I really? No, but I'm already. Oh, okay, so I am going to forfeit that one because I'm going. The crayons is already water soluble. Let's do another one. Can I cheat and do 4 and 6? 4 is acrylics. 6 is alcohol markers. I'm gonna do that. You guys see that we have 4 and we have 6. Let me go find my mediums. And I'm back, and that is movie magic. I made coffee, gave the dog its medicine, got all my colors. Remember to add a page behind the page to busy with. I'm going to be using the alcohol markers. Move my tag. Okay, so I want to show you guys quickly. These are the colors that I'm going for the tall dragon, the short dragon, the bunny, and those are all my Chenru alcohol markers. And then I have some Languo acrylic markers over here. I've got pinks for the flowers, greens for the vines and the leaves, and then I added this blue color here for also maybe some of these flowers. I think they look fairly pretty together. So those are my first 2 mediums, and then remember that I cheated a little bit. I'm not cheating, that's how the dice fell. So I'm going to be using my Sunny Water soluble crayons, and I don't have a clue how they are going to work on this paper. They are obviously not near the quality of Neocolor 2s. I have never used Neocolor 2s, but I have seen videos, right? But I am going to be using this green and this pink, and we'll see what happens. For everything I have a plan. For these crayons, I don't really have a plan yet because I don't know what this paper is going to do. But, okay, let's put that aside. And put that aside. Show you guys. There's my alcohol markers, in case you guys want to follow along. I am probably going to speed up the video. I might pop in every now and then to say something. I will show you guys the cap numbers of the pens that I'm using. Let me just put them there in some order back again. And the same with the acrylic markers. I will show you guys the numbers that I'm using. And that's it. Let's see how far I get if I can bring forth the plan that I have in my head. See you guys on the other side, or somewhere in between. Oh, guys, you'll see every now and then I go over the lines. I'm trying to work very quickly with these alcohol markers, and I'm also trying to work very lightly since this is very fine line work, and that's what I'm saying. I am here and there going over the lines. We will try and fix that up with some white acrylic paint pens or a Posca, because that's also a paint pen. Yeah, like I said, I'm working very, very lightly just to try and not go over those lines. The flowers I'm not too worried about because I am going to be doing them with acrylic paint markers. Acrylic paint markers are very, very forgiving. Cool, see you guys later. I am going to let that red dry before I go in with my shadow color. So I'm going to move on to the smaller dragon. Guys, I do realize that I've been sitting in the dark since we started, so there's the light. So what I was busy doing here, and I couldn't record the whole time. My husband's busy playing a game, so I need to speak quickly. Over here, I went in with the green crayon, and the paper is actually taking it very well. On copy paper, it doesn't really want to dissolve, and it was actually dissolving quite nicely over here. Now, I was sitting here contemplating what am I going to do for the rest of this background, because for the flowers, like I said, I want to go in with the acrylic paints with the green leaves and pink and blue flowers, and the same here, and the same on the dragons and the bunny. So now I have this lovely pink color, and that's literally what it says on the crayon. Lovely pink. And I don't know if you guys saw over here, I went in fairly, can't find the English word at the moment, but I wasn't leaving a lot of white space on the paper for the green, and I have been seeing the awesome backgrounds that Erica at Colors is doing in her Camilla Derico books, and so I know I just need to go scribble, and then activate them. I don't know if it's going to work with these crayons and this paper. So guess what? I'm going to try. But then I think maybe the pink by itself is not going to do the trick. I do not have a darker pink than this. I do have a mauve purple and just a purple. So I am going to try and use the three of them interchangeably. Wish me luck. I'm nervous as you can tell. Let's go. I think I'm going to start with the pink here. Maybe just do blotches, right? Not try and have a gradient going up. So let's do that. And over here. And now I need to decide, am I going to... Yes, I am. Because I'm not going to bring the green down, right? I'm just going to... oh gosh. Why is this so difficult? Okay, the darker one. And I guess the worst that could happen is that it now really just looks like a kid that is drawing. I don't know. Color this page. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh my goodness. At least I didn't do a lot of effort with the main image. Can you imagine if I stuff it up after I've put lots of effort into this? Okay, so now, I don't know. Lots of water? Not a lot of water? I don't know. Let's go. My goodness. Yeah, guys, that is not having the desired effect. Oh, look at all the water. No! Okay, so lesson lesson, guys. A lesson for you to remember. It's very important. Test it out in the front of the book or the back of the book. Okay. I don't know. Maybe the green is just nicer. But obviously this, and because it was tightly like scrunched up there on the paper, but this is not having the desired effect of just having this water splashy background. Let's see the purple. So it's definitely dissolving, but it's not having that watery, painterly look that I would have wanted. Okay, so what I am going to do, I'm going to let those 4 spots dry, and then I am going to go look for a pot of acrylic paint, because that, or maybe just like a cheap thick acrylic marker, but I will have to wait until this dries. It's very wet now because I thought that was gonna do the trick. So I'm gonna wait until this is dry. Maybe I'll even go fetch a hairdryer just to make it go a bit quicker. It's already 9 o'clock. And then I am going to cover the whole background. And technically we still have this little piece of green here, which will be our crayon that we were supposed to use for this page. Guys, let's do the movie magic thing. I'll be back. So guys, I was looking there through the cupboard and I found these. They are obviously not Posca markers. I don't think they have the opacity of Posca markers, but I'm going to try and use them on the background, because it's still acrylic paint, right? I'll be back. Guys, while I have a moment to get a word in here, this is either gonna look spectacular or not. My acrylic pens are not liking what I am doing to them. Okay, let's just put the pink down for a moment over there. Just want to bring this up a bit closer. Like you guys can see over here on the purple, I don't know what is going on over there. I am gonna shake it some more and pump some of the ink into the nib, because I did that here at the bottom and this piece over here looks much better. So I am going to try that after I'm done with the pink, and then we'll see what else we can do to this page. I'll be back. Guys, I don't know what I did, but let's put the book aside. And sorry, my husband's playing his game. I just want to show you guys that this thing came loose. I don't know. Let's just go on and see if it works. I have way too much paint on this page at this stage. The paper is not happy with me anymore, but I'm sure that will flatten out once it's dry, and I put it under something heavy, the book. Goodbye, see you guys. No. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm tired of this pink and purple now. I'm going to just give it a moment to dry a bit. Maybe it's just not too fond of all the squigglies I have going on. Let's just neaten some of these lines. If you can call it neaten. Guys, I have way too much water on this page and paint. I'm trying to show you this paper. How can I show it to you? There, you see. Like that, you can't see it, so at least I'll be able to take a photo when I'm done. So, I was wondering now, we have so much paint on here, and now I'm wondering if I should make this little bit down here also green, and then maybe come in with blue crayons for that piece over there, or should I just leave that white? I don't know. I actually do not know what to do at the moment. I think let's color the flowers first, and then I'll decide. I'll be back. Guys, next up I'm gonna go in with a white Posca pen for some highlights. I shall return. Guys, what do you think about my portal? Because this is now what this is. It's a portal. I apparently like creating portals in books. Um, the last thing that I did want to do over here is, I don't know if that's going to work, just want to add a little bit more dark green underneath our characters' bums, so that it looks like they are making a bit of a shadow on the grass where they are sitting. Guys, look at this poor page. But I actually quite like the way that it turned out, so let me my last thoughts here for this page. I really enjoyed this. I mean, I should actually have checked what time I started, but this is all in one evening that this happened. That I started the video, I rolled the dice, I went and I chose the mediums. The mediums were already chosen by the dice, but then I chose the colors from the specific mediums, and I just went with it. And like, where stuff didn't work out, I hope you guys now see that with acrylic paint you can basically fix anything. Let's just add some water over there. Okay, and I have definitely now seen I like these crayons, but only for stuff like this, not the more painterly wash effect. It's not capable of doing that, or I'm just not capable of using them to do that with. But this type of painting, they work very nice for. I think that looks cool. Let me just put it like that where you can see it. I don't want to take the paper out. I'm scared of making my other page wet. But guys, I really enjoyed this. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. I think it looks quite cute. You can see my purple alcohol marker is giving up on me, but it still looks okay. Have all my white highlights, and I know I probably went a little bit overboard with the highlights on the flowers, but the reason I added so many highlights on these flowers is because I colored the flowers in with acrylic markers, and now a lot of my black lines are just gone. So that's why I added a lot of white highlights, so that you can actually see where the flower petals are. It doesn't just look like a big pink blob there. So that was my reasoning for that. If I really wanted to, I could come in again with a black fine liner, and add back all those lines, but I really just can't be bothered, because at a distance, from this distance at least, when I'm looking at it in real life and there on the PC screen, it actually looks quite good. I think it's nice. Guys, I know we're done with March now, but if you haven't done this dice game of Vera's, I'm sure you can still do it. It was really fun. Even if you want to do it on a different page with other stuff, it really was just so much fun. Please remember to like and subscribe if you like this content, and if you would like to see me do some more of this. Please like and subscribe, man. It really helps me. And if you're still here, then you probably like the video. That's the other thing I never do. So if you are still here, add me a dragon emoji with a flower emoji in the comments, and then I know you're still here. Guys, enjoy your day, enjoy your coloring, and enjoy your crafting, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.